Four things have gotten focused today, as I've experienced it talking to my sources and following the ebb and flow on cable and on social media. One is the question of Vice President Harris's performance level on the stump. Lots of events today in Michigan. We'll show you a little bit of some. And driving that message we talked about on the morning meeting, shifting from talking about being middle class and some of the agenda, although not entirely, and shifting towards that Trump is unstable and unsteady and unhinged, and connecting it as the campaign did in the new ad, as David Plouffe did on CNN today, to the real lives of real people. This is apparently, at least right now, the closing message that Trump's manner, Trump's mental condition, in the view of the Democrats, they're arguing will impact families, and that therefore you should choose Vice President Harris because Trump's policies will be derivative of his mental state and his past actions. So her performance in delivering that message and on the stump in general has got one focus today. Another is Trump's performance. I continue to just be amused and amazed that Democrats want to just go right to the George Conway School of Political Analysis and say he is unhinged. He's lost his mind. He's old. He's feeble. He can't do anything. We'll show you a clip related to that back and forth. And then, of course, the continuing discussion about the early vote data and good people of good faith with good data continuing to argue about in the battleground states where there is data available, how much of it argues that Republicans are well positioned, how much Democrats. We know the fundamentals. We'll keep repeating them here. Democrats are going to do better than Republicans in early vote. They're not going to do as much better as they did in 2020. Will the delta between how they did in 2020 and how they do this time be something that people can point to and say, this shows that Trump is going to be advantaged headed into Election Day in a significant way or not? That's the debate. That's the discussion. And I deal all day with indignant people on both sides who say, you knucklehead, to borrow the word, can't you read data? Can't you tell young people and black voters are underperforming in early vote? And that's a horrible sign for Kamala Harris. And then Democrats saying those two groups don't do as well in early vote. And so the fact that they're lagging is not indicative of a problem. It's crazy to me that since there is data, that this can't be figured out. I'm embarrassed that I can't figure it out. If I spent all my time doing nothing else but figuring it out, I'd have a better handle on it. And I do plan to devote some time to it this weekend.